Hello there, my name is Sunil Yadav. I'm going to talk about how we can use late init modifier, right, with properties and variables, so that we can later initialize when program is needed either through the dependency injection or unit testing. I have seen this quietly most used in in Spring Boot. So let's get started. I have opened here the documents, right, official document in Kotlin language, and we can see the definition. What we are trying to say here is normally properties declared as having a non-null type must be initialized in the constructor, right? Might be you have seen like val type parameter, right? Non-null must be initialized in the constructor. However, fairly often this is not convenient. Sometimes we don't do that, right? Later we wanted to initialize. For example, properties can be initialized through the dependency injection or in the setup method of unit test. Like the example you can see here, right? I'm saying, hey, subject variable is going to be test type, test subject type, but it is going to initialize while we are trying to set up a method, right? So you see the setup method, and you are trying to set up this object subject before starting your test cases. So it's going to initialize once time, and your test method is going to utilize the same reference all of the method. So in this case, you cannot supply a non-null initializer in the constructor, but you still want to avoid null checks when referencing the properties inside the body of the class. To handle this case, you can mark the property with late init. So we can see here, right, we have late init modifier. This is keyword, and we need to ensure the variable type is var, not val, because this is going to be initialized later. If you do that, it will going to compile time error. The modifier can be used on var properties declared inside the body of the class, not in the primary constructor. Make sure you're not going to use primary constructor. And only when the properties does not have constructor getter or setter, as well as top level field properties and local variables. The type of the properties or variable must be non-null, and it must not be a primitive type. So it should not use the primitive type. Assessing a late init property before it has been initialized throws a special exception that clearly identifies that property being assessed and in fact that is not initialized. So let's see one example here. So what I'm trying to do here is I am creating one variable like that is not primitive type, and this is late init. We need to put a keyword here before and var type, not val type. If I can say val, then we will get the error. What error? Late init modifier is allowed only on mutable local variables. So change to var. Okay, fine. And I'm saying this is the name variable and this is a string type. And I'm saying this is the method get string is going to initialize this value later on in runtime. So I'm going to get string Sunil here, right? And I'm trying to print here. Let's try to run and see the result. Now we get Sunil. One thing I mentioned, right, if you're not initialized, you will get exception. So let's see what exception is trying to say here. So it's running. Now we are getting the exception like exception in thread main, uninitialized property SS exception, late init property name has not been initialized. So this field is not initialized. So this is going to throw the exception, right? Uninitialized property SS exception. Now if you can see where is the problem, so we can see here, right, is the line number 6 because this name is not initialized. So make sure you initialize and runtime, otherwise it's going to be get the exception. So that's it from this presentation. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe my channel and share your feedback. Thank you so much for your time.